Alright, to get your very own PP-8001 is to already completed the UFO ending. Then on your next playthrough, you're going to interact with any of the Space Invasion posters. And after a cutscene, it drops your PP-8001. So you're going to go over and pick it up. As you see, your PP-8001 is on the ground. A prototype melee weapon for the Space Army. Its effective range changes to match the wield experience on the battlefield. The flashing plasma blade makes it popular and the epitome of cool. Then we have your journal entry. Gives you a little bit information about your PP-8001. And not only will you have your very own PP-8001, you can also have the Sacred Sword. I already collected the Sacred Sword on a previous playthrough, so when you play the game again, the Sacred Sword will always show up in this location on your next playthrough. To activate your PP-8001 is very simple. You're going to press the left trigger button until it's fully charged, and then release it with the R1, and that's level 1. It'll turn red, and within that time frame, you're going to press the left trigger again to fully charge it, then release it again with the R1, and that level 2 will affect any of the monsters within the range of your PP-8001. But here's also an example. If you're too far with your PP-8001, it will not affect them. The stun will not affect them if they're out of range. So in this example, we are in Lost in the Fog difficulty. So while your PP-8001 won't break, there are more enemies, and it does take more damage to take them down. And there aren't really that many toolkits to repair your PP-8001. So you're going to want to use it sparingly and just use it on special occasions. So this has been Father Phosphorus. I hope you found any of this helpful. And if you did, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and be sure to take care of your PP-8001.